Everyone thinks they know Nvidia's biggest threat, but they're dead wrong, and the real danger has been hiding in plain sight this entire time. Welcome back, and buckle up, because today we're cracking open one of the most important stories in the tech world right now. Nvidia, the $2 trillion AI chip giant that has essentially become the backbone of the artificial intelligence revolution, is facing a risk that almost nobody is talking about. And no, it's not Broadcom. It's not AMD. It's not even China's chip ambitions. It's something far more fundamental and, frankly, far more dangerous. Let's set the stage. Nvidia's H100 and the next-generation Blackwell GPU chips have been selling like nothing we've ever seen in the history of semiconductors. Companies like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta have been spending billions, tens of billions snapping up Nvidia's graphics processing units to power their AI data centers. Nvidia's revenue has gone from roughly $27 billion in fiscal 2023 to over $60 billion in fiscal 2024, and Wall Street is projecting even more explosive growth ahead. Jensen Huang, Nvidia's CEO, has looked almost untouchable. But here's where the story gets uncomfortable. The hidden risk, the one staring everyone in the face, is customer concentration combined with the looming threat of self-sufficiency. Think about who is actually buying Nvidia's chips. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta. These are not small startups writing checks they can't cash. These are four of the most well-resourced, deeply talented engineering organizations on the planet. And every single one of them has already begun developing their own custom AI chips in-house. Google has its Tensor Processing Units TPUs, which have been in development for nearly a decade. Amazon has its Trainium and Inferentia chips. Microsoft is developing its own Maya AI accelerator. Meta is building its MTIA chip. These aren't press release experiments. These are serious, production-ready silicon efforts backed by hundreds of engineers and billions of dollars in investment. Now here's the critical number you need to understand. Nvidia's top 5 customers account for somewhere around 40 to 50% of its total revenue. That is an extraordinary concentration of dependency. If even two of those hyperscalers, those mega cloud companies, start shifting a meaningful portion of their AI workloads onto their own homegrown chips instead of Nvidia's GPUs, the revenue impact could be staggering. We're talking billions of dollars evaporating from Nvidia's top line, potentially within just a few fiscal quarters. And the timeline is tightening. Industry analysts are watching Google's TPU v5 performance benchmarks with intense interest. Amazon's Trainium 2 chip is already being deployed at scale inside AWS data centers. The shift isn't hypothetical anymore, it's already happening, quietly, beneath the surface of Nvidia's record-breaking earnings reports. Now, to be absolutely fair, Nvidia is not sitting still. The CUDA software ecosystem, the programming framework that developers have built AI models on for over a decade, is genuinely one of the most powerful moats in technology. Switching away from CUDA is painful, expensive, and time-consuming. That software lock-in is real, and it buys Nvidia significant runway. But software moats are not invincible. And when the companies trying to break that moat have the engineering firepower of Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and Meta combined with the financial motivation to cut hundreds of millions in annual chip spending, the pressure only grows stronger with every passing quarter. The broader AI chip market is on track to be worth over $400 billion by the end of this decade. The stakes have never been higher, and the competition has never been more quietly fierce. So the next time someone tells you Broadcom or AMD is Nvidia's biggest worry, you can smile and tell them to look a little closer. Because the most dangerous competitor Nvidia has ever faced is already inside the building.